Well, hello there, peoples. I hope you're having a lovely day or night, wherever you are. This is just a wee video I'm making just to show people a couple of commands you can type into your Linux terminal for a bit of fun. Some stuff's useful, some stuff's just kind of a bit of a mess around, basically. So let's get to it. Open up the terminals. Control Alt and T, or you can just click it here if you're using Linux Mint. That'll open it just the same as you can see. But I'm just used to the Control Alt T, force of habit. Make it full screen. Right, so let's have a wee bit. I'm just going to random stuff basically. Like I said, some stuff's useful, some stuff's just for messing around. So I mean, the good thing about the terminal is it's pretty much like the brains of your machine, in a nutshell. I mean, like say, like you can open up your VLC player if you want to, like use it for opening up programs. So your terminal is quite good for that sort of stuff. See, like here's your player, your VLC player, and I'll clear this. And if you type SL and enter, that brings a locomotive. SL is basically a slow locomotive, which is just a choo-choo train, pretty much going across your screen, like so. Like I said, some of it's just a bit of fun, some things are useful. And we'll clear that, clear the screen. Right, and let me see, you go like stopwatch. You can use it for that, which is quite handy if you want to time yourself doing whatever. Don't know why it's no move. Oh, there. I was pushing the wrong buttons there. That's it. But aye, that's a stopwatch. So that's kind of useful. Although it's not really portable, unless you're using a laptop or something. But however, you might want to time an egg cooking or something. I don't know. But that's that. The stopwatch. Now, as you got the calendar, just type CAL and then enter, and then it brings up your calendar here, which is quite cool. Now that's handy if you need a calendar. Um, what else have we got? Display, which basically brings up this ImageMagick, which I think's for messing around with pictures. So you just press it in the middle, left click it in the middle, and then you've got all these options for like messing around with pictures and stuff. I really have a lot of pictures in there, so we'll just forget that one. But you just type in display for that one. Let me see what else we got. You can type in Firefox if you want to open up your web browser, which is here. It's because I shut it down in small. That's it. But there you go, you can open up your browser. Like I say, just type in Firefox and then hit enter and bingo. There we go. You can open up your Firefox using your terminal. Probably quicker go down here though, or whatever, but however, if you're already in your terminal at the time, it's quite handy. What else have I got? You've got Neo Fetch, which basically just shows you your system specs, which is here. What wallpaper you've got and how much RAM and the speed of your chip and resolution that you're using and all that sort of stuff. So that's quite handy if you want to know what your system specs are on your computer. So that's quite cool. And then you've got fun things like cow, say, and no, actually it's one word. Cow, say, and then space, and then type in whatever you like. How are you? And then hit enter. And as you can see, it comes up with a coo. And then it'll have the caption up there, whatever you've typed after the cow say. You know what I mean? So, cow say moo, moo, moo. And hit enter, and there you go. There's your caption there. There's actually another one which is slightly better than this. The only difference is it only opens up for a few seconds though, which is quite shit, right? But it still looks cool though, which is X cow say, and then space, and then type in what you want, moo, 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 and then hit enter, and then it gives you the black and white version of it. But as you can see, it disappears within like 5 seconds or something. But still cool though, nevertheless. What else have we got? Let's see, I'll clear it the new. You've got, if you type rev, R-E-V, and then hit enter, then anything you type will be backwards. So let's say I go, how are you doing? And then hit enter. As you can see, it's done it backwards. So any word you type in, you, the new, and then you go, does it all backwards. So that's quite cool, sort of. What else? And if you type in yes, which is kind of useless, this is just one of these ones, if you know what I mean. Doesn't really do shit. You just type yes and hit enter, and then it'll just put a whole bing of yeses that'll just keep going down your screen for eternity, basically. As you can see, it's still going down and down and down. It'll just keep going down forever. And if you left it, it'd probably use all your memory in your computer and probably crash your computer maybe, if you left it long enough, I guess. You see that, look at that, it's just loads of Y's down your screen. So you just Alt, Control and C to exit that. What else have we got? Oh, we've got X eyes. X eyes. Look at these sexy eyes. Hit enter. And as you can see, you got the Googles. That'll follow your mouse around. As you can see, your cursor. Make it. Where is that? Can't even see the top of this thing. Where do you go? Ah, there we go. You can make it full screen. That's quite cool-ish. Oh, there we go. What else? Try to think. Is that much sort of commands you can do? You can do anything through your terminal, really. What about C matrix? That's a good one. So I'll do that in full screen actually because it'll look better. So if you type C matrix and then hit enter, you've got the matrix in the background. which is quite cool. And if you want to change the colour of it, it's quite simple. Just Alt, Control, and C. And you want to type C, matrix, space, dash, capital C. Take the caps off and then type whatever colour you like. I don't know, just red. You can see it's changed the colour to red. Control Alt C to get out of there. If I do it again, C, matrix, space, dash, capital C, and then type, I don't know, blue. Oh, what happened there? What did I do there? What did I miss? Yeah. Oops. Ah, there we go. So I know what was going on there. But you basically do that and change it to any colour you like. It's got quite a few different colours that you can actually use. So Control Alt and C to get out of there. And we'll clear the screen. What else can we do? BB is quite a cool one. This shows you like different stuff, but in binary. Make it full. No, never actually full screened it there. However, that's cool enough for now, just to show you anyway. So. There was a Star Wars one that I could do, but for some reason it's not really working now. For some reason, I don't know why. But this will just take you through. I'm not going to watch it all. I'm just showing you a brief sort of stuff you can do in the terminal. But I think this goes on for about, I don't know, 10, 15 minutes or something. So I'm not going to be wasting your time or mine for that long. This is just a wee demo. But anyway, we'll access, you can basically try it yourself. So I'll clear up that. What else have we got for you? Hollywood. If you type that, Hollywood command, you can basically, this is just like a hacking screen, really. You know what I mean? You can have it running in the background, and I don't know, kid on to your friends that you're hacking or something. If they're quite dim, they might believe you. But you could just have it running in the background for the sake of it. But I'll show you. As you can see, kind of like the Matrix, eh? But I suppose it's quite cool to leave in the background if you're got your computer running and you're not actually using it. You could just let this sort of potter about in the background, kind of like a live wallpaper sort of, as you can see. And then Control Alt and C to exit it. Sometimes it's a pain in the ass to close this, I remember. Oops. That's it clear now. Sometimes it can be a bit of a pain to close that one. What else have we got? We've got snapshot. I mean, this is handy if you've got like cameras or a camera connected to your computer. You can actually just use this and just kind of do this, and it'll show you like your camera on your computer. So it's quite handy for stuff like this. So I've got my camera on top of the computer. I just hooked it. I never use a camera, to be honest. Only hooked it up just for the sake of this video. Let me see. So this is quite handy, I guess. So I can close this. What else can we do? I mean, let me see, clear this. If you've got pictures in your picture folder, you can CD. I've actually made a video specifically on this one thing, but I'll just do this just for the sake of video, just because it's using the terminal. So just CD, capital P, because it's case sensitive. Pictures, and I've got a picture already in here, which I'll quickly do. This picture here, this is just my background, my desktop, but that's it here anyway, so I'm going to show you. Right, so JP2A space, I'll do it in colour, I think. Colours, Demon Clown, because that's the name of the image. Oh, what happened there? I've done the pictures. Oh, I do it all the time. I always forget the fucking dot. Excuse the French. Let me see. JP2A dash dash colors space Demon Clown dot JPEG. There we go. And that's just basically turned an image, a JPEG image, into a text image. Actually, sometimes it looks better in white, with the normal text colour. Sometimes it looks better in colour. Just depends. You've got to fart about with it really. So let's do it normal without the colours. Dot makes it white, or whatever colour your terminal text is. So that's quite cool. It's actually a bit better actually than the coloured version that I just showed you. Aye. So that's that. I think that's pretty much me done most of the sort of simple ones. But like I said, I mean everything that's in your that's installed basically in your Linux, you can basically open using this. I mean, let me see. I'm going to take it back to the normal directory. And that, right. There you go. Z Fisher. So current directory, that's what the CD means. CD Z Fisher, enter, and then bash space Z Fisher. Oh, what's that? What's going on there? That's it. Must have typed in the wrong thing there. And you got the Z Fisher if you want to hack somebody, hack their Facebook or their Instagram, Google, whatever. If you're bored, it's basically for sending phishing attacks and stuff like that. But I'm not going to go right into this shit. That was just a mess about for the end of the video. But aye, happy days. So I hope this video was helpful and a bit of fun for you, and just basically showing you that the terminal isn't really that scary. So yeah, peace out.